Indian, come on. A Great Kingdom Medical Center say quality healthcare with excellent care. And one of them award. Anytime I catch us at the 6th annual Minister of the Year Awards in El Coso. And into the intermittent book we see Basso Walla Palm Royal Beaches Convention Center. Who is performing in terms of ministerial position? We say Minister of Agric and Food and as a Minister of Finance, Minister of Education, and as a Minister of Foreign Affairs, and as a Minister of Trade and Industry and Agribusiness, and as a Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. And the best minister. And I feel some more best innovation minister, the best deputy minister, and I feel some more best female minister, and then best metropolitan chief executive, and then best performing government ministry. Nina is going to be exciting. Now Suko Buku on the 6th of June. And different paying for that was 0243 332726 0243 332726. Now they paying for the income. Media sponsors and media partners. Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. Here can who be the Majimedi we had a bread war. Men come by BBS and said diagnostic herbal industry some countries some of the dose from Quabro. A drone and said be a bedroom quano. A dread betimama a year with the money Bibia Coyero. And one is 1377 T74. Sorry, your friend 1374. That's a draw where you're strong copa. You know, you high blood pressure, you high blood sugar, you chronic wounds, hepatitis B and C, you HIV kidney infections, and liver infections, you also prostate enlargement, bad breath, you menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, chest pains, arthritis, and I feel so you're swollen faces in the feet in Nadia. Nina, you compare a drop back, my friend 323232, and so she had three, a drone 2, cap nebutu swallow, and 174 1474 one sabe can be a pharmacy na face or herbal shop be a one sabe can be kopebi na bububi na hunso hunto 0246 073498 0246 073498 and I face 050 162 8931 050 162 8931. Now the diagnostic herbal industry for ND and come on 1474. I draw strong kokra. Waving from side to side. If you ever have tears, was also hunkomodie land document perfection. Hunkomon amenu bedie land document perfection party. Nina ejina jumako ba ko peso. Sa so na pesa wudi nkomo fa ye collateral ho niema. Nina esanso jina eye eko ba ko so. Era face no so one krata da ho no e betimi da ye adwuma amawo. Ejapade en krata ne dia ye adwuma se ne se ne fata. Na won lusu eye wo ejapade en krata ne na momu no obenya profit pa dia. Adwuma ba ko pe the whole adwuma ba ko pe ojina ne na so brutal. Your friend no Eclipse Collateral Management. Me say Eclipse Collateral Management. Men sambo bi onchira wana Eclipse Collateral Management. Ejumekowe or see the power to transform your future. O that see na show monsa enti an term. Now on the Eclipse Collateral Management phone code come on. Embo dem am bo so nyina no land document perfection collateral issues. Nina omudima kutini yepa. And then there are game changers in turning property documents into profit.
Believe she's leaving. I can't
believe and term now the Eclipse Collateral Management phone code come on. Number boy yepa. At Eclipse Collateral Management, also for property owners, we say think safety and decent income. And then for businesses, we say think funding before projects.
Now I know today.
Our numbers today is 054 383-2466 054 383-2466. And I'm away at Dental Barrier. I'm away at the Moses Hospital, Noah Kasa. And I say West African SHAS war no. The Hodman was Eclipse Collateral Management. NTN in Temwe. Now no one could come on. And it's 7:48 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. Ewo Accra. You was circle as that Twin Towers building in Mwankasa adjacent the Telecel headquarters in the circle. No traffic light naso honum pe honum and a Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. You wo edin to wait me bahane dani nyina. Won sem no how biano obetumi e de afa hanom. You wo the city center edin to the ndi enkomo. Me da say so do fi dey so ato Kessben TV Kessben TV me da say so go so ehwe me e wo honom sa so na me da say so dey ato www.kessbenonline.com honom so kwa na wo dey ato Kessben 92.9 FM on online won sa ebe kame wo honom na dey make bia na dey koso bia o man mu se be di hu nkomo nyina no also betumi tie bi e wo honom sa so and e wo DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 meaning Eddie Amansan soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah KPD for short. It is 49 minutes into a yes 7. Yanko na fe yanko for your health segment with the man himself, Dr. Esiama from C4C Liver Specialist Hospital. You know when komo na fe yanfa your health segment we go so edin komo efa stress ho and into no esefata says also uba we asutie na wutie de ko ene de ben nyina. Doc ewa homa no so yen hyase na fe yenfa de ohobia embro. Doc me mwache mo akwaba eba Kessben TV so na fe so Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. Bibi aboko de
Obadi adaro ma bibi aboko me da se anope me gidi sa hoden wo ho de
ahoden wo ho papa ahoden wo ho pa
de yanko passe
de hia ne se me ba check up na wo check me ni ade a enti meba pa
very necessary pa o se ofa o se yedi nkomo but yan komo ni yan fan to ya be di nkomo after a discussion no
okay.
You be doing come on.
Dog, and some other stress issues in the twice on the Thursday. No be something ra. There was a text message that I read, but no pure text in terms of me in term. It was no obi so your bar, no so painful to me. No, leave vote to Nibiana. I mean, if it's possible. And I say Kwalan Numbi in painful one and no manner.
Okay, from 12 years and above, and your advice is obefa livotum. The thing is, we believe that at that time, we are much younger, live na more than enyi kakra, and if body ni cleansing who ye, but all do 12 years, call 10 to 12 years, kwa ediani I introduce you into your system, plus also school I will call. That's Nenioma will be coming into contact. And Nenioma be brea, Ebeka Kofa, if you one way or the other, Bani Pediarity. We started from 12 years, a clean soul system, Emma Obre Buono, Enya Botre, it's in Yana Hoarding, a son in your muscle, ye will Nipediarity. 12 years now, medically, any clinically, you prove we said, you're very good to take from 12 years and above. Also, pregnant woman, so, you're no be doing come up because I was see you or time 6 months, 7 months. I was here we didn't come up and sana. Mostly pregnant women advice says so sacre dona or modern name come and sana. And until I'm pregnant women the caveat to say I also seek you professional advice and sana pregnant woman wafa live to but so we are lactating mother so and also so you know be doing komo asha akwala say 6 months to say 3 months to ansana ya ma afa live to nti abamo bia na so caveat kakra da ho no any pregnant woman any nkwala or below 12 years.
Okay, nice one. Yeah, that's it. Me sure say uti intino waje atum any bibia. I'm say no OPB, but I'm sure say we are obeche bibi benye bi so aka ho na fe or the atwa so. Yeni nkomo stress and Thursday. Anyfa NRDF when it comes to stress in komo what you share here from Monday ABC sem na me no ka say.
Yo, senior me da say ene anope so na odofo be kai say di nkomo bebre afa stress ho. You see the stress is you see how stress to me the back any pedi animal. You see say your stress hormone so we can meet every task via any deadline via na sa hormone no so na ye kase any kwan say a manager or any pedi animal isane say na ejuma be no e short term nti say ekoche ope na say your body no na e ma yenya inflammation yesua say inflammation response no say feel bi atena wo body ni mu efi ne betimi aye say e hormone a abaye na ejuma wi e wo say ekọ a entimi nkoye that's wo body ni mu to chronic stress nti na wo body na start to respond na ama o chemical mediators of inflammation ekosuru bebre and also so na ekosuru bebre a itimi ma ye moja no take the different stasis no na turbulence no unequal flow of blood your moja no your red blood cells white blood cell platelet and a plasma ebia wana ho odin a wo so ordinante nti say body no go through a finsa a hormone na or kind of laminar movement or axial flow of blood no nti it may be mamoja no circulation be a problem nti say we obi a we stress bebre sometimes we go say what na say cha 19 mama so ebi so wo a wonya constant headache uti so to me a pile bebre a refrequent to me beto so ma ade a wo ye no utumi a refill homa empokra no simple thing likra why you tend to need help and just so na ubuso efu because you need a lot of energy and just now we call that kind of mood swing, you know. You see, I know when you and China obufu and China so because of that hormone, no, adia eye wo nipedia na your how kese pa isan say banisa o body ni na no go through a state of lack of homeostasis not just obeyare yare no nya say be kan wato ho na mom organs ni bi ntimi nya ejuma yi ema adwen no so ntimi coordinate yi empo immune system so ahoden no eba from nti eye easy for infections to come nti obi wo ha wano medro bebre do antibiotics wa normal to treat infections be but kwa na aba who say the stress level no was so in the body no is unable to equally use a drone to work in the body. No more use we kura o cortisol hormone and stress hormone no kosoro into it me ma immune system no weak. My infection make me a babium. A biome kura no or digestive system no so weak. Into also it me build it up through a cortisol hormone and also stress at also. You see how has pain say adwin no so benya problem it is stroke ba mpame brain adwin yen say obi a sebio onomunsa offer diabetes and do offer hypertension and do kwan no timinya stroke be paacho entisa say we obi a wo so ye stress bebre a cortisol hormone no constrict your blood vessels no ntia ma akoma no bo excessively akoma no so bo excessively e say when endothelial tissues so is a special tissue where produce nitric oxide and my blood vessels near patent enough until prevented the thrombosis prevented the embolism prevented the stasis turbulence prevented circulatory issues benefit the beta oxidation when it the animal it is a body ni and do away with the cortisol hormone and now stress hormone how we na et now ni pedianum mesrawo ebia na wo hoden eno nti wo hu so and le ochina nanso years to come na ahoden ne ba from na wo so wo no mundro bebre ka ho na wo so wo twa tot nienu niensa na wo di junks ni bebre so ka ho no na compile ni nyina nti stress hormone build it up na chese wo body na start say onya full effect eno nti na say cancer doso eno nti na say tumor build bebre eno nti na say mojemu yare doso eno nti na say dompemu yare doso yesia o na say osteoporosis necrosis bone death weakness of bone brittle bone ni na every year cortisol hormone na be koso ho diabetes so eka ho ekofa esichire yare ba because of your cortisol hormone fatty liver disease hepatic steatosis ayaka so cortisol hormone chewo ni pedianuma turn basically into fat obrabo ho ni san no so yipe oye san na fat no so children now when you fatty liver disease and na dia akwa say ofa ni pattern emu be 8 omo fatty liver disease nanso how ni say fatty liver disease and na bibi ma wu and into what dream mono, a better so live and no organs, no be okay. Nay, this wa oh shade the honey, I would you. We are very particular with your diet, and come on, you did brain saying the delay in our way, so no, sir, and you say, Nina, with you so now so oh share stress level no. And into what Rebecca said, they are can me this woe. No, so me that's so yari. Yari and number bow cortisol hormone play a very important role in terms of balances in homeostasis. Anything I hear about the role said, cortisol hormone, no, it is in a lipophilic state. The case be a lipophilic state. It means a steroid and I say a cholesterol base. Until your body no is easy to absorb it. Because there were peptidoglycan layers, but these are special layers where your body no a memory allow such things are cholesterol to easily penetrate through. So I'm gonna penetrate it through so that the body can break it down further. And then I know baby your fan orally call your liver because your liver know that strength to break lipophilic substance into hydrophilic substance. Not so break you almost from cholesterol into fluid and also in CO form. In CO form, your body no bit me absorb. I don't think I hear your breath when it comes to regulating your cortisol hormone because of the lipophilic state of hormone into breath to me absorb breaking it down through the oxidization, the hydrolysis, and then the conjugation of the drone. But the eking say, breaking it down into its finite form, so that the body here you budget. Now, I feel the waste wasanso the akomaki ni na babonte. And this cortisol hormone level no be drop about from dia. Now we here liver no to do that for us. Your test I would draw one master would do feel 40 years. I was say we are constant with that test. And a test of the cardiac output can test of cortisol hormone can or prostate can or liver function can or kidney can how often I check pressure. When was the last time I over a hospital said, oh yeah, general checkup or stress level no cortisol hormone door so oh you to one among one child not a quack of how can see Eddie Abeto Nipediano so myself. But more than two and more, never see for see branches are who doing na. Na so Mount Sanka, Livoton, Nibin, Kenya, and Nipedian, Nebra Buono, linking is half in free Unipedian.
All right. Yeah, that's it, dog. Then Munami Bisa, no, you be a wahina face to the program as I say about Monasia, a himfa, and as I say about Adama.
So I dominate your all over Ghana and to some extent some parts of Europe.
Okay.
The hospital no a yejima gidi from Monday ekosi Saturday. I'm a Pabia 7 a.m. Opwa branches Nibia we Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden. Aguna Odobenso branch or Kumase Ejoso Kwamo Jache Junction. Accra has to the Denta myself at Denta SDA Junction. The yejima from Monday ekosi Saturday. Let's say treatment plan here holistic into better boise now. What about the share? So be a cost for Winipediano, ya to your boss, yet the Amphidia, you shim, and will be as maton or advice a funny Diana and any man in a Bayakaho. If we are now, ya more Livoton, and in Raho do a caho, if I told Livoton to the Opebia, pharmacy Bia Becobiano, Sabekebi, Abiana, and Wire Dingamawa, for a number 24/7 within a crack, you buy a free delivery at the amount 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and answer 050 0040 328 050 0040 328. I see a Netherlands branch so number near very active plus 316 879 855 84 plus 316 879 855 84. C4C liver specialist hospital. So brother boy your own tika na channel so na Kenya with Livoton. Ya diandro di a treatment plans meeting na be ya kasa once treated forever treated. Senior anope so medasi be brain yankopon enka wo.
Meso medasi pa Real Madrid for nyamin kamo ho ambienti nkoye. Yeah, that's Dr. Esiama and then no Edin coming from C4C liver specialist 2 minutes into 8 a.m. Yes, just enough in didn't come on the ensure the air. So now the minority members in parliament ahead of the resumption of the second meeting of the second session of the 9th parliament, a presidential candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, declaring a number of internal issues in the Emun Komodio Mohakudi and after the blessing that they needed from the presidential candidate and also the MPP talking about issues of Mukakudi Hunkomo Yepa Parliament. Now, there been a lot of talk around the meeting and after someone Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ede Ababe Tujwa, and it needs us to really look into what I see Hunkomo Yepa. Now, if Dr. Bawumia is saying that we are not healing, we are preparing to govern the country. And no, and all can see the healing time in the Domejai. See, the Omoyan Juma Pa has to do with a year. Your friend is saying the issue of I do my Michel Bibiabokodia. Edu Jinasoma mena maybe you be doing command because of how we see a way a fija such east of the MPP. You have been doing command here, but clearly what is really happening when it comes to a minority meeting? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and be doing command here. And I feel my joint chair so far when I feel ya twa Jumedi. So Dr. Bawumia met the minority for all the 4 pillars and now to Jamabo 4 pillars in now so actual. But what I'm excited about is what he said, that we are not healing, we are preparing to govern 2028. So the agenda is to see them come to power 2028. I don't intend to 2029, the NISA, the New Patriotic Party, and the war Abemu. Yentie, now face to Yenshe, or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia meeting, the members, the mighty minority, our parliament when they met him and then spoke about too many issues that Ibabedi Hu Enkomo Enchakra.
My reflection, there are 4 key things that I want you to have at the top of your minds as you return to the house tomorrow. First, we are no longer healing. We are preparing to govern. We have finished the period of introspection. We must now position ourselves credibly as a party preparing to govern from 7th January 2029. From this session onward, every word we speak must answer one question in the mind of the ordinary Ghanaian. Can I trust the MPP to run the country again? That is the question we must answer. The positions we take on matters that come before the House, the alternative businesses, the alternative business we bring to the floor, the private members' bills we choose to introduce, our comments to the press, and what we participate in, abstain from, or even boycott must all be guided by one objective: convincing the people of Ghana that they can trust us to do a better job than the NDC and move this country in the direction that ensures growth while safeguarding our country for future generations. This means that our viewpoint on issues and policy must be built on strategy, careful research, and well-crafted messages before we walk into the chamber. I will be directly involved in supporting you achieve this. The entire party is also building a strong architecture to support you through the sector committees, so we can sing from the same hymn sheet and act with a coordinated strategy at every point in time. We must always project this posture, that we are a party preparing to govern. This will send a strong message and well-meaning message to the people of Ghana and emphasize our belief that it is only the MPP that can move this nation on a glorious path and not just propping our economy. We need to remind Ghanaians that we are the party who introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, the school feeding program, the free senior high school policy.
Okay, so 8 minutes into 8. So Dr. Baumia and Ote Nenkana. So clearly the party is positioning and they are preparing to govern. That is what is the agenda. The minority for the football their mono indeed Obibeka the NDC as I said muteki guard yepa because baby omo efiba sisi ane de ano shit. If care is not taking, I mean, as a they grow. Maybe you think, sir, Dr. Baumia will be a just walkover. Me pacho NDC. It is not going to be a walkover, just as we think, sir. Ebia nanka enka no sena net nkebe konesa. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is really positioning well with the party and face on the agenda to do what he wants to do. And you know, NDC, omunteki guard yepa, and indeed. Bringing in the minority and even helping them in terms of research and all that when it comes to parliament, you know, idea fata ye pass. It's some take guard on that. Now, 4 things. I mean, quick before I get to mini do mensa the things I hear Dr. Baumia Ebobo Sinibi or say omo parliament they should position as government in waiting. And in the minority for no eco parliament, you know, they should understand the fact that Oma Juning Nano focus on positioning Nano should be said they are people who are in waiting Omo ba bemu in 2028. So they should be doing things a bit to me abua momon kasa sebi bahat momon nye research bia na mo nko friend saying chamber honomen ko kan sembia enseda ensem fata. Even if when they are going to boycott Ukraine, the MPP minority should understand some omo boycott no mo ye no, they should let the media na fiso Ghana for ntiasie ye say ne be ya omo nyumo omo je wo ho nyina no will reflect eye nemo omo ye. Eno eye first pillar. Second pillar minya feed about Dr. Baumia Ekache minority for has to do with persistent accountability. Or say omo kono, they should make sure say accountability will be the focus. And internet omo ko na se enyema NPP NDC for aka so mo beye almost sika o maji even peswa kra kra o maso maji kra no. Accountability should be the thing that they need to do. Say ne beye Ghana for so be hu sampa they are really positioning and monitoring enyema omo Pillar 3 or say defend the MPP record and no gusu say there yema omuma Ghana for ntiase so mo no mo de NHIS bae omuma Ghana for ntiase so mo no mo de enema pa eba omanim and no ntino so omanye ne sadia they cannot position very well or probably be in that position of being a government in waiting and no pillar 3. Now the last pillar or say guard your internal unity. And no, one of the most important key things every political party will want to have. And don't you know, Dr. Baumia say the MPP minority mongade mo internal unity mamu mumu encheche mamu ma enyema ensheda en splete munkambum mukunkukuku se den cry internally cry na munkambum. You have to let people see you as unity no ewo ho ema mo ewo ho no me say mumu etete dia ebe ha dwene yie pa 4 pillars and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Edija minority heading towards the second meeting of the second session of the 9th parliament so this is what Dr. Baumia is saying, and these 4 pillars I'm enjoying the 4 pillars. We need to drill deep into these 4 pillars now. But and as much as Dr. Baumia is talking about all these things, all the fine things, or for them to have that energy to do what they have to do, na enyama so ekoso ewo grounds grassroots polling station enyama enshada enkoye with the elections na ekoso no. So the new one ewo sisi and then kwa de court kra ama de case no kra kwa do court na petitioner no ene wo ahoma no so no do mensa electoral area coordinator Efija Secretary East efa irregularities ekoso when it comes to Efija Secretary de no polling station election cost one and home commodity and my BDC and the best out me come and watch more about Kessben TV so now for Kessben 92.9 FM Accra Bibi Aboko there.
Yeah, major so I dey Bibi Aboko. Efija
so you okay?
But Aguna you okay? Efija to eat Aguna. You okay?
Nice one.
But normal from there the normal than you okay but
Okay.
Ye nipa what the fancy radio adu ye ho ye.
Yeah.
A form as party the no man ko yi.
Hong Kong number be DCC and then pa NAC when it comes to regularities ba book na ye de kwakoto aban and then NAC wo wadama.
Mura the SC ni ani tendiri say the doctor Mamuba umi aka no the near internal unity e wo ye party no. Na ndiri say ye police station aban ansan ye beto no. General Secretary Nathan next edit guidelines by a better swa afu aban. Edi come here see any police station abon. And not necessarily ya udi bema ubetima afu aba. And also ubetima diname ya to swaba. Na eno ebiru hodome ya say from 1st March to 31st March no. The enya say ye police station bia mun committee week bia mun committee mushia mo ho a. Na mun chochu di new members ni en compile yen fa no compile abon. And no, and the constituency be yes, auntie. The 1 month from the Maakye, young constituency here. Now, a session of the constituency executive for me is related to MPC. A year a MP no. Domi and say almost almost say into day beyond the back electoral area electoral area. No one be say Juman. No, I must answer for no so no. So about domain now some now see I won't free or won't you. We need to MPP ni. When you see them from my name, you for most of you constituency barber yet. Chinchina or my brother, no more than today beyond the by electoral area. It is a mere ombadomi amnasi, let's say, or mobile any family and send a baby so marry because of my gender. And then we hear who they die and after don't die and on the bush in the bray. And a police station executive, a year said to Medino. Ye, and the do say, to police station at that. And yet, election committee. And now, election committee no say nipa niensa so mo nano niensa no first vice chairman o constituency ya on the acting chairman because chairman na hold the to pai outside okonya yarita and now regional rep Dr. Samuel Free ka ho and now research officer o constituency ka and the juma dey show mo sano mo tena ase hu say the polling station executives no o ma yeduma ama party na bre. In one after us, no, I don't know after you now, come a coalitions in our cassette. You maintain his uncle for and woman in RG2, and only a party in Sushi Mono. Only 2-2, a Becca every police station executive year by year 7. And a non sono. Only say, a year electoral area coordinators, any police station executive. One and a few communities, when I was a young community to say, Kumasi, a yes, big, you know. A small communities that we need you. In the campaign, one may come who buy electoral coordinators, nature a police station executive for no. Almost pet and Crawford 2 no my young and election committee, if you had never known to Bomo Kayam to say, you have to the same year, no. And now, the Biako, the forms the bar. Forms no, yet is a forms in the bar. It drew one near fair regional rep now. What's a forms no? Forms I don't want the Monday no. Forms I also the Monday no. Young friend, I will say Thursday whatever. The Thursday so I did the thing Friday I'm here cruise. And yes, so the idea say ye. And the one man you bought say a acting chairman no. Say I the be na ekoso. No so no krampo no. We name friend no. And was so friend now say what the beba. After the economy me at here is forms no. Or the Babano, no, the amount research, no, a year affiliated to Honorable Minister Board, one and after I'm what the forms. And the man chairman, your first chairman, the chairman, DNAC, the Antinamo Yanum, and was called one now, yes, in the forms at the D constituency about the DHC. Or you man and was fair, you said research, and I'm your chairman, Fabidemi, was in the Beba. And what cafe coordinator said, I dear to what 10 o'clock, Yambra. Constituency, near major forms no, and come a shooting station executive near uncle for no. Chance of your man so that Babetino or Mumbra. At 10 o'clock, Sana do not know my fetching at the forms no, at distribute forms nina. But yes, the air penny said, agreement never say, let's maintain the polling station executive for Muya Jumama. And now almost 2 students, young to Oma, a boy. So I'm the forms no come over my head any problem. And I'm the do almost as yes, almost farm by year they didn't want to come out woman in our Chile, and woman pure reduce. I'm actually get the forms no, Abba, never the Frampuno, enye no chairman aka so mo famre no na o ma sa afechiri akwaje forms ni nyina enti on the forms ne baaye good and the regional rep baaye na chairman for the constituency and the mun na mushi aye na o say sa forms no o agini na de be kumase na edu se obisho mo sa de beba o je forms na regional rep no omu wie meet na no asa dan forms na ma reset and wono baaye ye de adru se ni se time adru ye be sa input ye de binya be ko abonu online after the ye te an say nkrofo bi nya text message say ye do ma ko aye abonu ebi nso anyi omo de ye frɛ regional rapper o frɛ na on fa de waka ni so ye frɛ chairman so a wo so odi mu hwe na regional rapper ka so the forms le beba ye frɛ IT ni so ye so wono so na eye input na wono so say ye mfa forms bi amre no ye say ni me fa so nkrofo so abia text message bi ma anyi omo de na ye di ye and the make a session of one may you move you no akobodua ama abodua himfi abodua bodua agran himfi a se say no omo afre omo say Sunday omo nyamra agran himfi na dua no omo nane
wow
omo bon so bibia na woyi yeyi na film no a session of them akobodua ma you say akodu agran himfi bosomfo ho a Sunday kurampo no isi esi be husu wa agran himfi no enye easy nti esi no di we dey one the omo ye say obi bia na omo hunu say ne ka sa bi enkoyi a obi gidi so on to abama onabo wetin cancer board no sanko fun omo yi omo forms no eto nchei e no ma share another forms because forms na nke regional rep na efetan ko je ko no wo sa dane mo sa fetire be dane mo e no yi sanko fun ni na free mu e no ma fa share another forms meanwhile these people are no me adwuma sabe mo nkan ko afi yan kwasho mo mu kotua dues mo ya dia to see maintain o ma kotua dues aye bibia o ma shole phone pass up to mo kotua
but say mo de court me boa
ya de court di e kan yan say di e pia ne say mo na bo be sin cancer body no papa no
okay
atlantic region ni wa hwe ni nyanti ba bia de be ko bia no asa regional rep no kwa ye ke ye de man former MCE and then send go be regional rep to your constituency no and na one of the cancer body no to focus on mum no and no ko sign ma the doctor every year but that doctor every year ya so na last 4 years ye ko internal lesson ye man ba ha vetting yi ye go for be brief bi no wo ko chair my prampo no o yi sim e ma take court
okay into that be na court no ahyese mumra na mo hwese na beti akọ
the court no e be say on the 3rd June.
Okay.
Yemen Kumasi High Court.
Okay.
Now, and what you say, see, you could have less. I have to say, very full. Every several woman, a young research, no, and when America or dear two are gonna abundant national. What to come near you in the chief was you always men and man who car for the between for you. So, you on a salmon letter.
All right. Enti Matthias here. Enti you ever do say third moko Mr. Parliament quarter na fe no ehun susu so ne ehun de be ko but be samba na ye no wadi nkomo na fe ahwe de ekoso because clearly enyema enseda enkoyie e wo hono menti ne beba na ye ba bedi nkomo bebre ye da se pa yani already mensa or petitioner on body issues also aguna mekan fija secretary east irregularities also when it comes to polling station elections in a home commodity and DCC and now come acidity I have for say good morning for the first time in I have for history Honorable Collins Dawood I have for regional minister and Honorable Charity Gardner MCs team up with I have for RESEC to combat the fight of illegal mining. It is a step in the right direction. Kudos to and then big regards to Wusun Kroma Abebio Kamena for regional chairman of the NDC. Wefi Ebe Kwame Acidity or and a teacher Kojo Tepa. So say I say it is good that the MPP went into opposition at as it is bringing out the best in most of the MPP MPs, including the first time as the mighty minority have completely exposed and reduced the effectiveness of the 185 MPs that the NDC has in Parliament. It is so widespread that many of the NDC MPs cannot stand up to and debate coherently and boldly in Parliament. Greetings to Asanteman Kuka, GFK Nana B, and I face Mr. Wusu Bempa of Insurance Constituency Chairman, hopeful and not the Nidia Ebamaminkan last one of a mini mascon for ND and Common. This one is coming from Golden Boy Anas Mamponting. He says the NDC government is not going to allow anybody to make any unnecessary allegations against the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama, and the MPP communicators and their leaders should note that if they refuse to do that, that person will face trial. So the MPP communicators and the so-called street callers should protect their mouth. Yes, greetings to Chairman Nana Kwesi and then Baye Chamfo, and talking about Baye Chamfo, Rich all, and then not forgetting Chairman Kufulu of Kwabri East constituency. Honestly, and then Massa Wood says that there is no hope for the future generations under the leadership of the NDC government. It is very sad that those people who were on track, who were on our neck of the previous who were on the neck of the previous MPP government on Galamsey issues are now mute, and those in opposition are now in power are blind. God save his country from hands of JDM and the NDC. Hashtag Dr. Bawumia Twaso 2020. In regards to Honorable Sampine, National First Vice Chairman, hopeful and ordinary by 24 minutes into 8 a.m. in Koimaskone State of one of you including Komo. Yaba, the Akajidano, Medebe Twaso, and then on painful better as a Mohammed, National Communication Team member of the MPP, and Officer Gordon Mahama, but Corporate Affairs Officer at all, and Officer Government Spokesperson on also NDC, and then Solomon Owusu, Babetenas, the Director of Communication United Party, UP Plus, on also Betenas and Afi, Yedi and Komo. It must be a book there. Radia dom kakraka iguswa igusu kakraka bende emasko obia ho ye wo fie de nyame adom obia ho ye nyame adom ne ho ye Juliet mu na love obia Fidelia Afelinda wom nyina ho na bless ba nya ba kwa ka ho friend bless we tuntum fefe bless me man nso mo ho ma bo man di me man nso so ho Yanko yo ewisa for yam fantia sonko emfree Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ena no pe baby bia da ya wo hwe yen ne baby a wotie yen ewa afidikase yesu no nchie yemfa emrew ne ye de dane dan na ya dwene ho nti ye cha wie se pa yempa ba ye boma ne yenyi ntontwene o se de ka ho ma se de be ya braba ne be koyi enu nti de ye kan se Nyankopon won to nkwanem wo ma wonyini nche afenso wo mesika emrew botom adie pa ehia yen ewo yempa bom ba kono no apart from se Nyankopon be ma nkwatenten se wonsu bibia be ko ediam ade aka yeska efisa braba ye boyi se ska nimu a enye yie aneska nso se wunya minim se wukoda ye no eye edam na woda ye minim se wa na abonten se woda abonten pono a eye asase so na ada ye fom efom so obi asase nenu ana meka cho se di abrabonsi kono on se wa ha obi dani ache ya tete wa che ensase a opese woto na eye bona fide property na woto boase esi dan ewo so ana wo bie company bi wo so no de biara de ho manso twen we ya mi kan wa ko nko to akwa ema wo sika nyina sa ama sense mpodie esu na wusu wo seri das wasa ni nyina ne se baabi a wokoto asase no wa nto no ensapam wa nko company papa wo munkrata sam eno mu bibia eye janiu eye papa na emam wote da sabra na ma okura so se wo kwakopa bi anom eno na wo kọ ya wutranye yem yakobo mafia ya afem podie wasase a woto no ye bekun wo so ye tete wo e wo so asase na won sanka wusika nso wutua ye nso kọ ya eno nso ansa mabio chese eya tete sam eyi wo haw eya manie eno ntemesra wo adasa wo hawei ana Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yaba say ye ba be yimo frimo efisa pani kwantel fa wada ya dwuma koyi ano wo hob gati de bia na so wa kan na ba meka show wo so di asempei enye se mimpesiko medwumafo enye se minyanum binum eni afofo binum eton sase na wo mudi di aboden wo mo ton sase na ebewia se wo fa akire akoto de ambo bi foforo no agi ska dobo no enye se nkontumi nya bio na emom wono de wo se Nyankopon na akasa akire no
se womra no mebua nipa e wasa kwan we so wose no nti ana me nsase no ebinum dia omde dia abode no media me semenya ne saa na momate so dia ba fam se dia beya obi biada efri so ebesi fam emfa ho ene adwuma wo ye wo saafo no nso ana wo sa nipa no akwanya sonko ebetima da hode ma wo na wo so atimi ato asase bie se dia beya ebedu brebe no na wo nso wade wo ho efri obi fie ya ye tete wo bedu brebe no wade wo ho efri obi asase wo koto a ye tete wo no bedu brebe na wo nso wutumi edo safo a ekire nipa nyina se enam Imascon Estate Ghana Limited so menso ananka mensa na memfata ene menso mabeye fiewura weni botaya owura hob gati se nyankopɔ de ato na koma so weni asema waka de akire no se wonfa mebua ni pantino wo meton sase a eye papa ya asem ni ho ya ne bo no so efo enu ntemi nie Easter bonanza no enu wansam ana meka de akire wi onsan ka Easter ne ka twem dada nenso owura hob gati se ebre wo ye sa yemfa weni na wiye ye no ana manfa sase efre se afei na nka yenso ya hoboa no aso ye de nka afem pa ne yaboaboa kakra no ya aka ketuo bi na nka aso enu nti Mr. Hope Imascon for ebe ya yesremu we de mun santrem kakra ma ye eno ene nam so a ye da so eye Easter bonanza yi enu nti eye wunti ane yemfa nko na wiye eye wunti ane ye adwen se ye twa so enu nti mne no aka no esua bomodia se wo be sori waka no aba no abeto Imascon asase papa ni bi me ka to se enkran ha asase de se wunya toto won ma me kam show ense de wato abrochi asase ebi se enkran ha ene papa wa ha ene papa wa me kasa ne papa wa ha no ma de tie ne se asase a wato yi se wo bie company kitwa bi wo so ananya meti wadom not me si da ba akom yenu bi wo so a enye dani a mo beda ba akom na mienu mu de aka mbotumi de ama han na mo smanya bibi kakra sade be ya mo sori no pa mo benya bibi e de apodwe manu eso enu ntemi sawata enkan sase sawote se ye bobi de na bo na afo a emfa ni agrobra ne betobi ebusen numbers no enie eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 your numbers me say ena Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya didi jumadi to yensa se no ntono mabubo bituma Francis si opani kwantra for name afa many dress me no mo ho no ene o market me fo mpa no fo mbefa no mo no wadi nkomade bia da peso bi sabia no yensi kwan de beka ho na wonso anya ni tie sonko no aba beto asase paibi abusia mesi obi no to nsase o Ghana ha wo beka cho se asase ananka wo moton a ne boa eye 32000 ne bi 30000 ne bi eye 28000 wo se wo de anya hwe me pewasam me pesa won susu wusunom wutimi every wusuni mu enu nti sa na tedia ene wo de anya hwe bra na be fa no 20000 Ghana cedis 20000 Ghana cedis minia hwan ne be ye we di amount wo bia ni ho eji se Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yaduma koi yankwa ne be sa de we di amount minia mesi a promotion ye twa to no na 28000 no na so ra hope se me nyame akasa tense me nche wade enti wo de mayi 8000 free so one plot no bra be fa no 20000 cedis afei sa wo per half plot so a enka ne be 16000 na bi nso aye 14000 last one de na 14000 cedis nenso wo ra hope se nyame se me mfama wo 10000 Ghana cedis free se wo se me mmoa wo na free wo ha mu minia half plot 10000 cedis why ne krom ha we be ye we di amam minia asase na ye ka wasam no senko akohu a enka wo betumrika no aba betobi fi se asase no eye papa edidayie eni da nsuom o da bi yem yensase no eni da nsuom yem pese bedi atro nti ane ye di ka atro se di kan ne bedi achi ne yemfa oni na fo oni ekohwe di kan na koya asase no sade ye aka no eye saa na ti anansana wo ba wo di sika no aba na afa ye de wakọ ni akotwa asase no e de ama wo menia hwe nsase na ye ka wasam no wo trofo no wose me dance ni e wa botrehwe eno ne ye di nipa binom akohwe asase nsa sitie e hote se park so e da so flat ena ade fita na hunu wo so no enya atache enya anua enya atache anempo bia nsuo eya anua fita hwe ena oyi anua fita ena wo so yi mami ka sekiti bi nchro me ba ha no ena ano no eye Tuesday no mi shop ni nkase bi wo kwanso so beton na de ano so di asempa monka na monka ma manfonti asese mom nsase no anua na ewo so no monti se ebinom na mom de ma mo obi akọhwe wedi wa danse se anua na ewo so no moton ani asase nyina de mani pakro ne maka chense wontu anua no na wonfa na wono a woka we no wakọkọtọ asase ni bi ewo baabi wokọ ye no anua na ewo so no wo madika dwidi akogu baabi ano mato asase person dia manipa no ano mo yo matwa mo san abeton anua no edi ama no tieni o mishia no Kessben FM enim hayama tuntum bi enti wo se minka nsisu bi o se de wo ka no enokre wa mo bi akoye se yeni asase na anua na ewo so no wo to asase na wadwi ni wafa ena afenso ye besa chew ensuo ya wo de besi wo dan wo de hyase na wo de akọ wie minua Imascon Estate Ghana Limited me say nyankopon de abase ya meboa mu 33 years munie ani aton sase de ama amanfo a yenya wo ho bia da manso sem bia da ema yensase a ye ton ne ho na wo mpe wei ba kwa akoto ba akono no akwa akonya asam ya je afi nsem aboa ku ana Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye number ni bio eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 ebusia mesi ensasa ni densuom eni da techem engu bi pa yasi nwamrem ana engu bi personal kase nsuo to ebeyira faw ana mfama fa be powder so ye ko na emom mami mfa yellow card yi entwa to emaw yellow card yaseche ne se ebra wakoya asase no aba na wawadi wadanse ache ba bi a wo pe na fe wudis kanu aba no na ye de yellow card we amaw aseche ne se building material bia de si dan de hyase kopim de wi na ye obi wo to free ye nchene a ebia ne bo no ye be sa te so 10% e de ma minia mesi ye ne ye sheda by say ye be dance ye be unique special e wo ensase tom ntemesrew bomodian say odo ba be boyen no akwa ya sas ne e wo tropoli ye no e wo greater Accra region ya mu e wo tema any dowenya kwan so wodu eye dowenya Central University nie wo kwanim kakra bia Saglema affordable housing enunie mesa kwan de bia bam ka to se yeye enti brande betobi efficiency as ne eniafom eni atri eni party to da ensuo ne nkane anyina da e available e wo honom your office ne was Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station okwan so ene di hwe animu a ye san eben KFC ba bia ye to aduane no enti die numbers ni biobra ye koi wo de dia ka peso bi se bia dan ye ne ye beto so kama ne dia ka ho ye numbers no eniem eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Est Ghana Limited Easter Bonanza Emrena Kanusha Money Betobi Nesu Debio company no Nebusian for any new Yankopon when Shamun
Gerasi Imascon Estate Limited and no more 18 Common check time 37 minutes into 8 a.m. Now Eric Buedi patriotic voice became also the NDC government doesn't care for the citizens of his country. All their promises wasn't real, and now the whole country is in crisis because of doomsaw. This can't be the reset that the NDC government has taken is talking about when they were in opposition. Ghanaians are quiet, waiting for 2028 to vote out NDC. And now NDC 24-hour economy has become 24-hour doomsaw. My regards to Dr. Baumia, Adjunkase John Boedu, Honorable Hawa Kompsen, and Omo Maakye na Osi Ochia Obibia ewo party anymore. So today, my main country said today at 8 p.m. Join me the punch so in enyumre Kessben TV. We're hosting Dr. Tio Echampong on any technical advisor ministry of finance. You know, eba be doing komo and then you on the punch at 8 p.m. today. So join me on TV as we discuss all the IMF issues and if so Ghana and nema cost when it comes to our finances in a bibre na say and nema ekoye nanso come a day. So Dr. Tio Echampong will be in the seat on the punch at 8 p.m. today. Now so join me this evening at 8 p.m. Now come on Kessben TV now so all our social networks. Young Kona Femine Great Kingdom Medical Center for Indy and Komana Femi Babaka and paying for Atnas in more Edin Komawa Mohammed, National Communication Team member of the NPP, and Afeso Godwin Mahamaya, who is a corporate affairs officer Mator, and Afeso government spokesperson of the NDC, and then Solomon Owusu, Director of Communication United Party, on also Betras and Afed in Komonina Ashisha. But today, and for now, the young Great Kingdom Medical Center for her near normal Indy and Komo. Great Kingdom Medical Center, papa, Bibi Abokode.
Bibi Aboko.
Yeah, Bibi Aboko is a hospital, papa na abano. Hospital, hospital. I will come on normal to me say yes. We do normal now. Want to have 90% to the na Bibi are fine. Hospital I do one now was wrestling ne bisa sa adwani on na yare do fifie ba no. Hospital I do normal laboratory na ka say wo hono ho equipment no 2026 and beyond equipments ni gu honum. Hospital papa and one Great Kingdom Medical Center. Trust me na ubo Great Kingdom Medical Center sana me ho yemi bibi hospital papa ye ni nkomo.
No, make sure our chef one we tifu nyina ene anopei na anopei no Great Kingdom Medical Center se le usika ye no ayaresabia se Paul Armantem Nenso osin edikanfo DNT and American sa yayare sabia ho a ene ka ho asem akire wo no yayare sabia uduru ho na wo hwe facilities e wo ho ene a doctor for ne a nurse for mo lidie fa pomju ho ye adwuma utimu say yes yewura mufa while they are there abedum Ghana pa Great Kingdom Medical Center ni pacho busumi bia no yeyi e si ho so you buy free screening at the ama ayarefo bebre ebra ye sha se a ye bie yayare sabi eyade abusumi bia na yeye na abusumi we no on the 27 eye nkwada ebei no free screening no ekoso ewo yaso ye ho ye beye eye screening ani wo awo ani yade bia no ye ba ye no ya hwe ni yade fo ama adansidi a ekono ebru agele entiase so enti me pacho bia ene anopei o hwe me untie me wani ehaw ewuma wukwada ebei so wani kire eye ekropon akuapem sa ekropon akuapem a meken ewo eastern region ewo asem na meken bia wo nkran bia wo kumase bia wo tamare efa north side ha no se opese okọ aseye ho a faka ekokoforidia udu koforidia na waka kire ewo bisase open main station ho main station for kropoka o for kropoka na waka kire driver ne se ubisi ewo Kingdom Estate no uduru ho a
you are Mufadi Abuchira Bagana, and Daya Guhono, and Yasem Kitwa. Into the Hono, O2 and Yabos hospital also a wolf, a wana. It's in Islamada, baby, I will be an ocean. Nkwada ebe for wani extra ya se yo na nyame enam yeso yemwa na yare na anase wani yade no yem mana yade ye show emma and yade no so yade enko emma enye no nko ye be hwe prostate yiso aka ho ebema bebre prostate no akosoro ebema bebre no prostate no ha wo mo mesro se over great kingdom medical center nkwada ebe ya ye be prostate no so free screening den edi aka ho sanso ana yebeye ese esusu de aka ho ana afa ultrasound into nkwada ebe metu safre Ghana fo nyina se the great kingdom medical center aso ye wo akropon akuapem oba eja a doctor for any a nurse for nimdi for no ebe show ama wo hawo nyina no eto etwa mesro me number no eguti ile so etu betimi afa number na eguti ile so no ubetimi afa ba ko 0593 72 26 19 0593 72 26 19 and I say 0530 84 8502 0530 84 8502 and also your numbers na ya sabia hon apart from say you free screen you know ayare sabia kesia aba we enye heba your heba no ewo ho but we no great kingdom medical center holiday ayare sabia kesia your general medical service any specialist in OPD after internal medicine me pacho ebia awarefo matsena ho ache mo peyefunu edi awoba mo chine na makonfo adrisifo so malamfo so ba bia no wako ebebi emitom great kingdom medical center se woni wo yire mu ye yefunu wo ba se mo ba ho a doctor fo nimdifo wo ho a omo behwemo ama eba etimi abeto yam afensusu no dani ye kase ebia opese okuba antenatal care oba ebia wo ye adwuma weekdays no unya ho ye de mimini dani kwasi adasi ho se obi a wo fa afuro a opese okwa antenatal care bia no great kingdom medical center oba ye be show Saturday eye mimini da eni kwasi adabia no a doctor for no eye adwuma ewo ho ana afen obi a ewali yade ewo ho se ne medi kankan eli yade pa de lady opa yare sabia a doctor for na akobre awulimdie fa ho padia a great kingdom medical clinic no ho ana oba misro ubenya ta ade ni na ho e bia wo so to ohwene ana afei waso ana mfunso ewo ma ye be hwe saa yi ni na obi wo so to aneti esi hano wo how ewo ne simi intimisro wada wo de woni e kire ho a ye be enye menko ebia malaria bi na acho o esichire yade o pressure o kidney problem misro ayare sabia ankasa enti yade bia how yade bia tete wo yade bia na emaniema enkoye no great kingdom medical center asoye ana mekanfo edi amawo yewo akropon akuapem enye akropon we kumase asem ana meka akropon ewo eastern region akropon ewo abri emantemu ho no akuapem aho ana American ana so won clan now pese oba faka medina obenya ka se ko obenya ka o faka ho na waka kire driver ni se ubesi ewo eye kingdom estate baby yesi court foforo no ubesi wo ho se na make no uduru ho a he obaka sa agbochire ni woduru aho fe enti wo ba be hwe wayare no ana ibi ye facilities no se na ohu na TV so no baby a wo beda baby a bekwa kwaji aduro no obi create bi person me yanku bi ka chem say ma yare sabia ho die da kro bekwa kwaji weekend so wona am say da wo yare o se say the holy city no ti me sre madam me maame no me papa no me sre ebi a wo papa bi o maame bi o nana bi o fa bi yare wo di na kwa yare sabia enkoye ye ho no a specialist clinic ana uri edi ti se no ho no say ye ho no say o ba na se opese ebia udi kan frɛ numbers na eguti bi no misro so mu baako na frɛ na catch the doctor and I said over first oh your friend ya so see me free Kumasi neba me free Nkran neba me free ho neba me free Takoradi me perfect na me ba maso yo wo fa nipa no ofre ni ebuku a oba edom egu ho bia no ye bedi kan ahwe wan sa na ya de ahwe o it be slow se o hwe me anopai na wo maame o papa bi yare na so person oba ya yare sabia ho a ofra oba ye bedi kan de ahwe ye x-ray e wo ho ye scan e wo ho chese ye laboratory a ye de chese ye laboratory no uduru ho a enfidie e wo no se lab bia machine o se odeni ko lab e mani dimo no ebi e wo yaso ye ho e bi ana ye ko sta flow se obeba na ya show the slow number no e no le good tv no so 0593 722619 0593 722619 and I say 0530 848502 0530848502 na Kojo me kasa de be wi no na me kai ti fu Kingdom Garden Vitters no su dwa so Kingdom Garden Vitters no will be a cholesterol how anasita checho what na se cha na wona ye titiriti wona no na ise di foam and sha se e your cholesterol dura aba eboa ganafo se esichire yade any pressure how Mr. Medre Kingdom Garden Vitters no capsules no na make come ana ko jo we no Kingdom Jensen power
Jensen no
so ewo ho ti mesre obi biala wo hwe no Kingdom Jensen power na ye memedru eno na mede boa Ghana for mema enei abusuam awademu ayede no ana super tremendous capsules enso ye omo enemu hawo ema nsu gumu enka wo mo ase o pese wo yi obasima pa de a eye super tremendous capsules Kingdom Jensen power ana Kingdom Garlic Bitters and capsules na no dey Dr. Penny meme number 0597 298855 0597 298855 and a numbers no good TV no so from baako na freye na share so say nkwada ebe free screen no e koso ewo yaso yo ewo akupon
Obia so edawase Kingdom Herbal Center for any no 18 common on 50 minutes into a year 80 menkwana family gentlemen for Indian common ba and I'm in a year Awal Mohammed National Communication Team member of the NPP Gordon Mahamaya Aba Corporate Affairs Officer Tour and official government spokesperson of the NDC at Nasi Babeshen Komodinas and then Solomon Owusu Director of Communication United Party on Spetras and Afi Din Common gentlemen now member back this year.
At the Genuine Dental Clinic. Genuine Dental Clinic, Simhoduma. Come on, you did the effort tooth replacement and home. Set a seal to no syllable for a share amount. Yakin soon so so we sit to no one chef for fry, meet me at their bell. They decline any part SA, Nipa Munam, upon the Permuna Wakasa, the Yeshe A or Saint, the Aboama Utimi A or Saint, or Casa, the Aboama West, you are ultimately pronouncing so A or Saint, the Digi Media who do degree. And this is a tour, who begin say, over Bania Chef for and so elbow at the amount. So do one and Seno, Nabakusi, Bakusi, and Yadia is shame crime. Gentlemen, dear train South Africa to an amobra, many a senator for infant shawons or infant mount. I feel so Nipa or Simo Woluma. A wow, Emma bone equipped in good shape. So we see to no one real replacement. So side of the bone, a bit me up to Amadayi, and as a bit me a broken send the eye attack on Amadayi, maintenance Masaha and to an bar, say a similar to him, yen shepherd for our home farmer. A single bar, you know what do I would do degree. There was sent about quite a shower, a bit me you are the our home, no one sash. Now they back our bontin say the part donor did say, the old shall bit me, you won't be friendly, and yes, I say. Yamawa, waiting the Didi, waiting their Casa, waiting you made the would be a woody Dibiano. You know who do mean, you were flexible one, a half and a bar plasma, and I say you were acrylic, and I say you were the shower, Unti and found some cabin, and I say Untubi, and also a fixed prosthesis, and also to a mobile gentleman and tacklenica, your bay and so the amount. You know who do mean, you were PFM, and I say porcelain fused to metal. And I fancy your back on swa a fen implant and meant nephew to an mobile gentleman. say osina tu nkwa de genuine dental clinic ye beboa near restore osina on back to say na e so he genuine dental clinic ya chi kwan nya ya kwan kra Ghana ha fan na nyina genuine dental clinic e wo ho o he wo Accra genuine dental clinic 2 branches e wo Accra the first one no Nungwa right after Nungwa Senior High School odu ani check Kantamanto no nsaben kuso opɛ genuine dental clinic branch e wo ha any NDC office no anase Italian pub ene dia ni hwɛ e wo Nungwa afei so atomic down Ramiko Benyawa and about odu ani check Taifa no nsaben kuso opɛ genuine dental clinic branch ba kuso wo ha ye di edwuma die wo ho afei so Santimanta mu Kumase o he ya Abepo Junction total filling station no achi wo pɛ odu ani HG no unsani fa so wo pɛ ye ne Methodist school ne wa Abepo Junction no ene di animhwɛ afei so Kumase wa he ya Atonsu High School Junction traffic light na se wa pɛ genuine dental clinic bank ba go so e wo ho a ye di edwuma die e wo ho kofo bia so wo he genuine dental clinic a ye wo Central Police Station no enche mu ha pɛ ye ne Central Market no ene di animhwɛ a ye di edwuma die wo abonsan ne wo Central Police Station in chen ho na takra den so o he genuine dental clinic branch na pipe and no traffic light Tadisco Junction ho a enka ne baby na GM Bank e wo no sa abonsan ko na mu na genuine dental clinic ye wo a ye di edwuma die afla wo so genuine dental clinic e wo Ecobank story building na story building na Ecobank e wo ase no e soro pe na wo he genuine da obehu ye e wo afla wo afew do ani kochirem e wo techima no so abono mantemu genuine dental clinic e wo Mazi Road enkom hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed ene di anhwe e wo techima afew ese mantemu so ye wo Tamale genuine dental clinic branch e wo Tamale Tishigu ye di post office no ene di anhwe anase adjacent the MTN main office na ye di enjuma di e wo honom Tigana ha fan nyina de genuine branches no akweti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye behwew ne aboa na osere na okasa so akoyi e di amaw se wo he TV na se a ye numbers ni edu ase no bitima frɛ genuine dental clinic e wo sa homa to for you so 054-990-6588 ofra doctor ebeje wo so se inquiries no make ebeje wo so ne aboa na so sere na okasa so akoyi di amaw.
All right, 54 minutes into a 8 a.m. Meeting Edelman Sanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Yen Shasi, gentlemen, is a day discussion segment and also a prayer. Wow, Mohammed, Atanase communication team member of the MPP and Officer Gordon Mahamayaba. So Atanase, he didn't come on about Beshisha. So then, he didn't come on. It's just the two major ones who do the needful. Now, yeah, they're twice. But the MPP issues they be combining. Now, one has to do with the petition. Our more a diplomatic community, you know, when it comes to the harassment they're talking about, say how now, and I face about we are meeting the minority starting parliament today. He says that we are not healing, we are preparing to govern and give them 4 solid pillars. One is position as government in waiting, and then persistent accountability, defend the MPP record, and then guard internal unity. This is what Baumia Edija, the mighty minority, go heading towards parliament for the new session. So these are matters we're going to talk about this morning. We'll test me some face. What's up, message? I've seen a couple of them, but it be Nina who and come before Bichamo Bibia Bokode.
Oh, Yamiado, Bibia,
bro, Bibia fine.
Bibia fine.
What
follow this latest foam? Let me not use the word latest foam because it's a brand. It's a brand.
Mattress.
The mattress
issues. Yes.
I think Ghana Standard Authority.
Yeah.
And whatever authorities or ministry are war under. No?
Yeah.
This is a wake up call. Say we shouldn't sleep. We should make sure we do and often supervision on some of these things. And yet only the mattress manufacturing companies. But manufacturing company be irrespective of the product they are manufacturing. Just imagine say anke consumable. Just imagine say anke consumable. Because it be crowd on several months to but through the discovery after they be a teacher or mattress actually whether indeed it is a real mattress or it is the one people are talking about.
Very interesting.
So your best say this manufacturing company they should also know say nipa hu adwuma no mo ye den omo ye nipa ba ko brand mo je ni enye sika kakra epe baby di ti akoto na o ye mattress amana deliberately you want to do something that would end up even affecting the person's health. O ye ne say the wickedness will not help us.
All right.
Upriska yempe ni genuinely na aban ne the necessary ministries and agencies no yema ye ni enko ho because the citizens expect us to be their watchmen.
Okay.
You get the point, to be their watchmen.
What I say. Many a while the best shot says and say it is all about the MPP and it look as if you dictating the pace as we speak. I don't know, but it look as if you dictating the pace for the government to really respond to some matters and all that. Yes, shall say with the diplomatic community. Yesterday I was asking the same thing to lawyer in Kafakwa, where I was thinking that petition would have then gone to or go to a Yankasa internal areas, be to say ABA IGP, ABA Chief Justice or something, but then shum and they call community diplomatic community for no equities and common 10 minutes ayo there on this matter we are and no we are na feyaba baumia and crowd the minority for heading towards a parliament and na fe other matters you do won
yo minua medase maminchia yetie for ne yahwefo nyina na menkasa medase pa for this opportunity me kai say dey na lawyer Justin Kodu Afrempong general secretary any Nana B national organizer a press conference no can say aban 80 ye fa ahudie aban 80 ye nkrofo a omo ekasa especially our communicators omo tiatia omo fa ahudie no omo announce say ye be series of events a bitimi aboa na Ghana for any wiase nyina hu de ekoso ewo manyimu na one of it na say ye de call diplomatic community no mini na anetikrom ha nanso se utifie na enkwala ewo ho na omo di agro ne keka ho na ba ko bo obi ba ko na wan be report ama wa sometimes you keep quiet ba obe report na ohun kwan a ebia obetimi afaso a intercity so enunti na ama ye feel say ye de beko diplomatic community no essence omo ene ye omo representatives of omo presidents ewo eye Ghana ha nti eno omo ekotwetwe nkomo a bibi wo ha ye wo se omo twe aban no adwensi so a ebia ometimi atwe aban no adwensi so and this is not the first time petition echo diplomatic community in the last 8 years the NDC had done so ya ebida NDC ya ebida ne na keka honti enya de foforo kra ena again enche obehu se delegation be national chief imam ho Christian Council ene Catholic Bishops Conference ene empenifo a ehu omuhu hia ewo omayimu nyina ya de beko na ya de akoma omo na omahu ansana ebeba be organize demonstrations as said the ekoso no I was say ye kire na Ghana fo nyina ehu na ye kire na Ghana fo nyina etiase ohwe in the last 1 year 4 months and 5 months aban ya ba ya kamia yese busumi bia ye chi nipa baako china ye chi nipa no nso e ya sema okotena baabi aka anase eye Facebook ena watchro bibi wo ho anase eye TikTok ena wakoka bibi ewo ho unim se me nso so edidi atem so me nso so kasa ehunte so nso yo mayimu ye nimra bia e kire se me didi watema e wo se ye chimi te se police te se criminal te se sene criminal ya chi criminal pepe edenoko abronye eko kan se IGP eye corrupt so okay obeki allegations against IGP omokoche abronye edenoko to Black Maria no akromfo a omoho den pa ene de omura sa aka no omokoche abronye de ne bai that day I was in court that day na omo remanding no na me court hobby police a omo ba ho ene akotade a omo share no me twa ho video kura edit to me Facebook page me hu da e wo Ghana ha me hu da me koka ho asem na so Akufo-Addo na to de bre omo se omo nye prepared e Akufo-Addo time na to sa ntade ne na keka ho but abronye nipa ba ko no over 200 police and abai e do mo ba in buses akuma miensa me hwe some capture say abronya akoka say IGP corrupt within that same period no Listowel Nanapuku awe NDC ni ekotena NDC station aye Class Media Group CTV ekoka say Dampare that time no oya IGP no akokum nkrofo ma akuma 13 ewo Botiano a wodi omogina fire squad kun omonyina mesre between obi a wose nipa no na adwen ni se IGP ye corrupt na adwen no but we dey wose me wa dance a kire se IGP akum nipa de o kan se IGP akum nipa ne anche no but de o kan se IGP osusu se IGP ye corrupt no ye che no e di Black Maria bai ye di Black Maria no bai no ye di no ko ho no judge ne se ye nyina no Ghana constitution kire se nyina e equal before the law ye nyina no emra ne de ye gina faako o se da bi Idi Amin akoka se ubetimi akasa de but the be free kasa na ba no ontimi guarantee enu nti na ama odi gina so eremande abronye o se animal farm o kan sa OL book no animal farm no e kire se enye nipa no ye nyina no ye different nti enye obia na ye equal before the law or the no ko remand 2 weeks but that day na o mayensa ka ruling no ti nya ruling no wie no ade a kye no ye ko court higher court ema enya bail man ya sanchi abronye biom ese wo se na adwen ne se judge na wote adenta court no wo ye politician wo nya judge odi bibi boto ahye ni ti se o ye judge ena odite ho oso na adwen no o hwe judge no nsem a wadi nyina na adwen ni sa papa no onye judge papa no ankoye report ama police for nenso police for say omo ne nam na omo hu video no nti o mas fasa video no e de abronye akọ court se yan remande abronye esanse waka bibia tia judge bia o wadenta police o nti wo hwe charge sheet na complainant eye police omo se omo na ate enye judge na aka kire omo se omo nkohwe na nsema omo kan ne se omo se charges me no na me boa ba ko ne se o publish false news o kan sembia yentro de tosuminu ene se dinsem na wo kan ye no ebetimi di oyene abre oman no asem na abronya kan no expressi an opinion asem na wo kan no e wo say testing wo court ehu se de wo kan ye no eye nokre anase enye nokre so wo gina ho na wo ka se asem na abronya kan no enye nokra you're not being fair to the man ye de no ko gina court nso a judge se wo hwe abronya asem na abronya ka no se o ma abronya kotene fia abronya beka the same thing don't forget say enye police for na de abronya kokoto abronya na nantifil ni fie ekọ ho okoduru ho no se charge na police for the amano any attorney general aka no wojanu kufia abronya beka the same thing anase obeka bibia ekyeresa nti on money bill it wonko initially o kan say onko kopim say obedi asem na wi ruling ne ba no o si onko na ombra next agenda date no bibia ni ho a ekyere yen say oba na say wantimi endi asem na enwi a obeja abronya ma na ko because ene o si wonja no because ojana obekọ akọ kasa biom nti ene wo se onja no esan se oja na obekọ kokasa bio enna Ghana ha abronya asem bia obeka ti abronya bia no eye wadwen ene wonsusie nti na wo ka se de wo kan no enye papa esan se ye mra ne kire se obia enye guilty until court say nipa no odifo obi ni wa oka bibia anaso oye boni bia okum nipa kra onye ondifo kopem se ono abegye tum appeal the guilty se medifo anase court be prove se odifo abronye in his entire life court bia ni ho abu an for da be bia ni ho so akwa ono akra na akobu an ho for se de mekan no enye no kre so asem no e wo court nti se judge se asem na wo kan ye no se ye ma no kwa obesa akoka biom a judge abu an for dada because ke asem no eda so wo court a yendi wie na ehu se odifo na se onifo it is say afenyo Markins kase judge na wo kan asa asem no omu no obebu no a age se odi mra so ansa na wabu na ese yenko so ne kon ne yenku no se afenyo Markins akasa asem no yenko ku no naso yete o mayimo and as former president sitting president judges ed omu ruling by or say omadwen nyina ye faako unanimous FC o si judges no omadwen nyina akofaako omu ye unanimous FC omu ndwene omu yusu memra no endwene obia nka hwe because ye hu say a free speech inte say judges no e feel say waka bibia tia wamutimi e friend for contempt nti ehia se obenya police yeto mu na ase ya kan se akufo ado
na face ma waka one minute
wona ku ne yere yanko chini pano peni wo si ene wo PhD holder wo si akufo ado no ku ne yere 92.9 yanchi no nanso kama yankopon a oye ye friend kwafo sa brantia ne yere wi nti question na ebisa ne se on na ku ne yere nana wosi akufado no kunire obi ka se akufado siwi omuko chi no Mustafa Hamid the statement by say akufado ehu hia no yenja no ase okay apia stadium wosi yenja no ehu hia no on ka hye no nkoduru de ye kan se nipa maako 16 na amachi wo mo efa se maako sen na ene case no kra wo court omudi asem no maako sen girls de no asa so Obama asa so eno kire se ochina na ode na akọ se Obama will spend 5 days
all right
ye man bail conditions are chinchirenche eno na ye kan se we can go in circles
okay
ye ma de no so hwa because ehu hia se ochina be meba power na makwachi me nua yi esanse wa kan asem bi
all right
se waye bibie tiamia betimi akọ court ne atwa ne damage ase edu nketia ye bida against daily guide enyeska a obeka se kwasia binti napo obi beka se woye gay nansan yo imamo eko gina atafo masalachi ka se woye gay mama police fo anche no
okay
wode no call court se court no entwa ne damage Kojo Preko na woye minister obi ka se woye galamsey wama police for anche na we minister but obeti ma police for anche no na nka approve wama police for anche no wode no court enya compensation
okay Mami Nkombra, it's exactly 11 minutes and we are here. So Mami Nkombra, teacher Bonti from Asante Achemo for say good morning, Kojo Preko. The foundation laid down in 2024 have impact on the economy now. The NDC government must give credit to MPP too. The real economy of NDC will be seen in this year. Big ups to my lovely one, Millicent. And this one says that teach your people how to speak respectfully, laying down their grievances without insulting our leaders. Defending Abronye's behavior means you are applauding his bad behavior. this is another test mensa ekaye on this particular matter. Mamenko na fe meshak me ba mekan wodie no mamenko godin ho for 10 minutes na fe member back sisia.
Kojo okasa 13 minutes. O start 8:58.
Ebe ma 20 cry fa me ho kasa tenten poponko.
Kojo ni bibi. Before I make a subject matter so no. Mami put you on record say enema yakin kan say police and as a BNI emma enkrofo opportunity including abronye busuafo to have access to abronye enye nokre. I've heard from Samuel Uku, I've heard from Nanabi, Mate Kwesibotwe Junior and Co. 2 days ago, the General Secretary of the MPP, Kojo Minister, who came across ni post na.
One day, no.
Frimpong Kodia. He has stated, say, wako abronye ho with the lawyers. Akodin komo. Abronye ho ye. Emma odin chiampo ne party for. Kojo, when you go to Justin Kodia's Facebook page, it is there 2 days ago. So that emotional blackmail to say abronye yare or kidney, Mati say this lawyer Ampao, Morris Ampao, saying all those things, it is neither here nor there. Nipo yare no or behave as yare for. So when he continue not to behave as a sickler or a sick person, he will be treated as such. But 2 days ago, Justin Kodia exposed all of them. That in some of the no correct. 2, I will say it is like every month biano yechi omuhunipa. I just want to advise when they continue to be irresponsible in applying free speech, you be improve every month every day.
What say?
Me say MPP4 continue to be irresponsible in the application of free speech. It will no more even be on monthly basis. As and when they misbehave, we arrest them. Shasema Endra, one of their communicators, Ekotena Onyaka, say yechi omuhunipa bakwa, they will go and burn the NDC headquarters. Such an irresponsible comment will not allow to fester. Kojo, who bet me away free speech? That's the same person who said, say NDC we need 2024 election obeshin ho ekune ho. At any day your own life. But you don't extend it to public property. You get the point? You don't do that. Such incommodity are irresponsible even though we are practicing free speech. Memma yen condone such act. Because free speech have limitations. But what am I in there on that comment of threat? Awal and his people will come and say, month be a for. Because they don't advise their people. If you get a whole vice president uttering a document or supporting every length and breadth of all what is going on in his party, what do you expect? And then I am boarding MPP4, including minority leader, to scandalize the court the last time the way he did. Kessben 92.5. So Kojo, I want to assure them, so mumpenifo and two omufu to be responsible and understand free speech and Article 21. No, mu go off border as and when they misbehave, the police will go after them. That one will not compromise with that. We will not, because as we speak, they are telling us that Ombe making your government ungovernable. Obi catch also make you government ungovernable. Kojo, do you understand that? Do you understand that? It is a bridge of peace. Oh, it's a bridge of peace. You are aware of that. So if those threats keeps coming, now you're chiwonga. Nobody should come and sit here and say we are going after their people. Kojo, what is the issue about? Abronye ako make comment, and I heard Awal say, let us, as I say, do baby, I say, Nima will be ye jai. I hope you heard him say that. Kojo, you see, se wo betena ha anasa wo opposition party. Last time I came here. Now behave as a dia. Wa pencil. Bibi bia wo ye bia ye. E wo mra kwan so. Na dia ban we ye no enye papa. Then when you are calling for a quarter, then it becomes problematic. Also obobo some commenter ebi make against some officials police didn't go after them. Do you get me? Selectiveness. But one bobo instances and Krofunsu make a comment under people police went after them during their time. So this hypocritical way of communicating, MYN. Kodo he Bobby Ansa alleged say Rebecca Akufo-Addo akoto state property.
One talk.
No, me say okay, no problem. It is an allegation against an individual. Anameboa. Kojo, let me ask you, did Rebecca Akufo-Addo go to report Bobby Ansa in police? One call. Police and Kasa neko fa and turn it the Republic versus Bobby Ansa. Anameboa. Did Rebecca Akufo-Addo go to report Bobby Ansa? No. So what there are instances that individuals now can reporting to police and Kasa taking the matter up as if it didn't happen under your time. And now Asepa, Mensa Thompson, allergy MPP national organizer Nana B. Actually say yentina ye koche no. Those he alleged against, were they those who went to report? Kojo answer me. Were they those who went to report? So that make actually will say the SSS you bet ma betina ha kan wasem a condemn me. But my MPP for MBAV as if say what is happening today, worst things didn't happen under their time. Me last time make actually say there are some of the arrests that Kojo me bu njuso. There are some me bu enjuso. But doesn't mean say nini no you need to accept it the way it is, because if you have for me it is not under the free speech. Kojo abron yesterday and you see NDP funina tenasiama Afenyo marking has misled all of them. Kojo who say ruling e buy no omuni na aye quiet because Afenyo chantro say judge ne say until ombe court the entire proceedings no onja abronyem, but ruling no ankasa the last part of the ruling natural by court or say till the next adjourned date. And when is the next adjourned date? I think 20 something. Anameboa. He lied. Afenyo say lawyer no didn't apply the law. I think Afenyo marking and so come back to law school. I'm telling you, no. Let me tell you why. Is it not disappointing, sir? Is it not disappointing, sir?
But I would be glad if
no, I withdraw.
Yes.
But is it not disappointing, sir? Say our court hobia. Obewu say the judge ruled on section 96 of article 30.
And what does it say?
It says, sir, bail condition. Indicating instances are you bet me deny obi bail. You get the point?
Yeah.
C and D ni say nipa no enye likely say obe committee the same offense menja animu anameboa. And that is the argument the prosecution made before the judge. And a judge no upholding that argument. Tie the entia or upholding that argument. This same abronye a committee the same offense I caught the same judge enim. I'm a judge in deny any bail. Or deny any bail no and or more apply call. I think the high court could not you and the high court no question the earlier decision of the circuit court. In other words, or granting the bail. Abronye granting the bail no. When he went out Esanko committee the same offense ena kojo ye de sani pa kro na asambre wo tie mi o ye sani pa kro na asande e dia brew and prosecution is arguing say sani pa we oba we nim first na o granting ni bail no eno na man sa akwanya opie ye no otimi go committee the same offense ye di gina we nim sesia nti there is the tendency say woman ni bail oba committee another offense and because there is precedence because earlier on now ye jai ni mu no of committee ye so wisely the court decided say there is that probability and untinu me money bail and that is what section 96 5C and D of Act 20 require kodo hwe ewo mu say offense biya ye bailable per the Republic versus Martin Kpebu kodo tie me very carefully but they say ye hu ni say so long as section 96 of Act 30 gusu wo yem books mu no the court can still apply it so you aware kodo
yeah
until say ye be repeal and as ye be amend no it is still in our law books
yeah
also bear in mind say okay article 11 am I in the hierarchies of our laws which starts from the constitution now about act of parliament now about orders rules and regulation the judgment of a court falls under orders which is the third hierarchy so an act of parliament is superior over precedence before court so even though the ruling say every case or every offense is bailable no uko section 96 of the act among circumstances are judge bet me refuse you bail
okay
and one of it no so kojo the thing is that
okay
MPP people must know say Ghana mrano it is so open that kojo uko na deny bail you have the opportunity to go to a higher court and apply for a bail
okay
or you apply for them to quash the earlier decision of the lower court so bisa who say this avenue ni na ewo ho Emma MPP for why haven't they applied it
okay
why haven't they applied it okay. So the long and short is that for me there's a MPP NDC who say we may have all done this and gone beyond certain limit mami no admit it and yes and no opposition into no you want to smear a government
but we see as
if no that is no that cannot tell me say me say if you continue to act irresponsibly so because na radio catch na say obako shi NDC headquarters obako shi NDC office and you want this act to pass but what I'm saying is that mami no ni na yin to mu say in one way or the other we may have done things in excess and then that war position now person will be able to say during your time everything was okay because I can also give you plethora of events because subsequent weeks you didn't come away so I don't want to repeat again
It's the Yankomra na fi made in come. I'll come to you for a battle on this one. But many midma for clinic in WC hospital in WC na fi Yemra Musu na fi mentwaso ewo hono. Midma for biabo ko de.
Na me ato mo de na che ho ye na wo so.
Yes hu ye kakakra eguso ankasa. Etiefo na hwefo na 80 wadama.
Me na ase ma me mfa nche am fa fidikesie so emma ne wo hwe ne wo tie na no pai eye medimafo herbal hospital. Penny Quantrefo Kofa by Edema Hospital ye Dr. Time da so Dr. Edujemfi ena okofa edeba ye na ebra onam nimdie eni nyansa so na ye hwe se obi biara ya ria hodo etu ne so ate se wo man Ghana no ye behwe na ye tu ase edi ama no so da ya na ho betimi ato no na onya apomudin sanse me no kasa se yare echichire obi a afeni pa no ntumi nko na oma kwan obefa sumpo na aduane akona no anani fie betimi akonkan no na aye arehosem enso ewo ho eno ntini ase yare ahodo bi a etata obi a no ba bia ode beba eye medimafo herbal hospital na afa yetumi aboawo asoye ne maakoma yensa ewo man Ghana Accra ye opoko asema yera Kumasi ye wabu akwa atwoma Agusku junction ena takwa ye watakwa nso Bogoso junction ho nso no ye wo eho eno nti no mia hodo a wo ban bia na wo betimi aba na waba beje ayarhwe yako takwai kokobiyeye takra de fododo na eba nkran ha sei na wo ma ba beso mo ho yare na wo mo de ne se upiem western region na se takra de no ana kamia kwa se wo mo no batan ntino ye ntumi nkonko bia wo takwa na wo mo ye batan ne mfiri ho enkotakwa ntino wo mo pe wo de wo ho nyame ya adoma na ode adom ye nhye egu akwan mu se takra de fo nso no mobenya modie enso ho ntemu nka makoma emfa entomo yam ba medima fo ba hospital ya bibiduro kan ne de hwa wo entenua hina hodo se meka se mebobon haban ne nubina hodo so e de sayare a wankasa wo bedwire wo bebusa se na sadia we se bisi mefie ena mi nhunu so emfa so no onyame bo ade no ka kire se yenni aduaba ne emfa haban na mfanse ho yare no sa haban ne nuaba na fe nua hini ene nubina hodo we nyina eye ade a wo se emfanse ho yare na yentumi enya apomudin sansa na onim se ebra onipa efri edi nturo mo ho no obeko na mu wankasa akwakoye adwuma na afi wari de ohawa hodo ebeba ene nti koba na sa na ye de san haban no ase ho yare no nti ne se Tuanamo nabra sanse bia wotin enkran ha sei ya kase damram ahaban kura woni ma de kro ya kase ahomachema wodi ma de kro bado no nyina nso endura hodo a woso nipa da sani de sana ho yare se ya kase awudifo keta ya ahaban a utwa baako a pacha wo se de okase etie bia no ndi so ubetimi adaso amana aye bado hu no bida ya se edro kase pa uba medimafo ba hospital baboa na ohaw no ya pene poma sibre ade ba ko no se ya na mpempin na nkofo kase o na bibidro afo aso ye no ukoye aso ti na ya ne ya mo odro ye hwesa de kra na ha mpacho medimafo ba hospital entesa ye nam scientific approach and afi holistically ni nam so a ye de treatment ho nti ubaba no anzi ye no bedi nkomo before ansa no card abey 70 Ghana cedis ye check over vitals we abaka ko share doctor ye ho ye nye consultation fee said ye other hospital other herbal hospitals ASA one of consultation ye nye consultation fee o medima for herbal hospital obeba ne doctor ba be din komo didim na afi ya refer say was so kwatwa scan na akwa lab na afi mponso no ye de machines ahodo hwehwe oni padua no enye machine ye de hwehwe ni padua no na esa yare mpacho take it from me say enye machine ye de hwehwe oni padua na esa yare ayaresa ewo nyankopon twedi ampon ensemu a osemedro free Samaria enkansuo nka ebo esanyarwa ahodo nyina na ono nso ni tumi na ode nam so a ode asha Dr. Tam da so nsase emfa ensa yare nti oba na edro bi ade bema obi an so beto Dr. Tam da so wa ma meto no mpacho yare a wode ba ye nsanse be nhwemu nti no ho edro ode bema ono sa dukro na na ye de ebema oba obi ho se me pese me mehu Dr. Ankasa pacho ne Dr. Ankasa be opoko asema yira nyame adom ochena nso Dr. Tam da so betena se for appointment enti obi se me pese me ba be salai wo sa nipa no number me be boso fa number na frɛ na book appointment for nyame adom ochena no sa ne pese nipa no be bebre eno nti no criteria ho sem ansa na be book appointment wo medima for ba hospital no 200 Ghana cedis na obetua for appointment no but o buy na enya appointment untue ne 200 Ghana cedis bia eno ansa wo ba wo do card ba na wa ba be your card na afi ya hwewo oba beto Dr. Time da so na nkasa enso ho nti o kire nyame yadma pese book appointment and number oba frɛ 0591 202375 0591 202375 number oba frɛ no book appointment me pa o chow yemududu na abi ho a ebia waba medimafo ba hospital pen na afeo pese oba on sempempi no na akwa yaresabia ebi wa utimi ni obi ko free na afi waje wo number nti utimi ni di nkomo so na me pese me ba wa chena me pese me ba na doctor be ba na ba cho safo no ya na ekoso ba dia ba ko no sem on se ade eche ade esen no ni padodo na obi ho si o me pese me ko school enti no me free me dimafo ba hospital na mako ba cho se wo frɛ obiara ye na ya adwuma o medimafo ba hospital na okan kire o say or refer say doctor bi wo nchen ha besene kono ho ampacho unu say say nipa na opeso de to asem o ba wan kasa bra medimafo ba hospital ye nya cause bebre kire say bi no ho a wor mutifie enu ntino wo mo ne doctor fo bia ye kana na ntu fra no a kire so me wo doctor bi wo ha ono nso ba ma onuro no doctor di time da so di adwuma no bi e no di adwuma ampacho he oba medimafo ba hospital opa adukura wako baabi mi ade ama wa ansa oyare no oba na doctor time da so yi sa adukura na ama we be sa oyare me kai ma me bi oba me dimafo ba hospital na baabi a aduro a sometimes ya na bi o a ye short no many pa ne de ba no sa nduro no enipa no ne ma me yare o de ma no o ma no be 14 bottles ane ho anto no but oba me dimafo ba hospital no doctor yi sa aduro no kro na ba ko ena de ma no pa cho no me yana na ho ato no we kira sa ampa onyame enam doctor so eye nsankyere ne eye adwuma anya ya bon se be akra Spain for training, Germany for training, Schengen countries, most of the Schengen countries, and doctor call all the time. I hear back, I say, oh, Ubenya doctor wa cry, na very difficult. Patch of free sabre, na bra medima for ba hospital. And you be actually all by her say, medima for ba hospital na ba mami, men fa yare no more, wo bubu sa yare da bene be ko ya ba yen shada mo bobo yare ahodo bebre so san say yen pese. E bebo hu say na yare do ko wo yesi obi a wanya kidney problem. Na yesi wanya kidney stone. Obi so kidney say enya ye biem no oba medima fo ba hospital ye ka kire o say onyame tumi nti sanse so onipa yaka na saka say engine say na otimi repair engine ma no say adwuma biem a oba medima fo ba hospital onyame na bo nipadua no enti o ha biara be koso so nya fatty liver o ye say obra bo ahodo na asay ye say kidney na asay a bra medima fo ba hospital na otwema akoma ensa ene onyankopon emesi kase na hwese o yare na emfiri nipadua no ma o sesa ahodo about 17 ulcers by a boy say dodona ulcer, peptic ulcer, but esophageal ulcer, the ulcers are very dangerous. And then when you be one way, you to mean Casabium, throat no. O kasa one no kasa maybe mbramdima fo ba hospital na yemo say sciatica no wenya o say mpono e fibro na tete wo ba wo pa waduro wo ba medima fo ba hospital enye no bi dibi sabi tua bi o say emo aduro sa no pa sabi dibi no bi na no mpa cho ntesa just a thought wo di go no ma na jude so ne be mani shampa cho mo nhia bi mboso me ebe so na ba no dem so ye chinyefo wo ba medima fo ade be ju sika say ye treatment ade ama obi a wo de no problem mo ma ye treatment na be ju sika awadra doctor de ma no pacha wo nyi sika ye opoko ase bayira kumase abu akwa atwuma go school junction media foto we kodi ama mabu no mrante no between 18 to 25 and 30 years omato agu aphrodisia so say de be ya obandom no ne obada say dialysis ahodo adults wo be hu mrante ne mrante do na no mo da dialysis so pacha men kosa o ha onom aphrodisia ne nyina abibiduro oba medima fo ba hospital ye be hwa wo wankasa no wo sauce no hormones no sade na ho odin sitia ne ama wo abibiduro a ebeboa na abo ho ban no ankwa nkofa saa o ha no eno nti no to anamo na bra ye number so be frame medima fo ba hospital appointment 0591 202375 0591 202375 and also 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 and the last number is 05 00727215. Hey, medima fo ba hospital Dr. Time era so penny better say pay.
Yes, so yeah, that's it, baby. Yeah, that's it. 9:35 is the time. I mean, coming down for a while. Rebuttal of so now for fan show not on to us a quick one on the issue of meeting the minority. This one it goes to you a while. It says good morning to you and your guests. Has a while been arrested for speaking responsibly? Absolutely no. This is because he knows free speech comes with responsibility. I would like to plead with Awal to ask someone of his members, both on social media and traditional media, to be circumspect in their utterances. Our democracy is still fragile and we should not allow people to speak trash and by extension incite others against the government. Let's allow the police and the law enforcement agencies to do their work. Sami inside a Yahoo and the way about. Oh, I mean to you, and if you know, let's move quick into your comments on the meeting with minority and then the issues I am Baumia Edia Momon Nafimbra Minia Bemaso. Yes,
say amanya information say court no a grant chairman Abronye bill.
Okay.
high court omo granting into say no omo be ko na omo ko yi na free BNI cells or na omo de na ba so yeah that lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong ase no na e de animu a omo koye.
Wonderful.
So de bia ndc for the bobi ansa asem yi eba de bia but I was so mote bobi ansa case na se bobi ansa case asem ni ewie no Rebecca Foundation ecology complain
Kessben
police for invite bobi ansa 7 times wanko to wie ni program at 10 p.m. and omokoche no and omosama ni bill. So you see yachi Bobi Ansa was not arrested just like that. It says any obi ohwa na yakoche no there be abro omo invite no e can say onfa video no omo can say class media enfa video no kra no emma police they refused. It omo te say oye program no wie na omo koche no. So why will you say yakoche no because of comments oye okoka say Rebecca Akufo-Addo ene Hajia Samira Baomia ewia aban asase a omusi dan ewo so ena Rebecca Foundation ko ye complain de mag police ena police kan say ombra na wombechirim wanko 7 times ansa na omukoche no omuche no so omuma ni bail case no to aso case no eto aso ema no court several times. So we this asem no e de ba again we say your remedies because your chinipa na wia your remedies your chinipa no na e de no ko na e remandena remedies I ho ne so utimi ko higher court.
No, I didn't say so. I said me say lower court no refuse you bail. You can go to a higher court like the way you just did. Yes. Say the bill has been granted. So that's what I was saying.
Enwa make am.
All right.
Wose se ukọ na yama u bail e wo lower court a utimi ko higher court na yama u bail enya sa na okan.
Yes.
Uye den ko higher court no u the ruling na eko.
It's no.
Na u ko jina ha akoka de. U the ruling na eko because eno ni nyina so a wo de edina ni bail no u the ko higher court na aka se ni nyina so no yesusu se ni nyina so no nya papa. Iti court no enja no judge no de oye abronye animal farm no we that day na nya ruling no it e do enu gina so following day ekoy we automated court that's it taking 6 days de bia ekoho na asem foforo de bia ekoho asem foforo enu ntina ma ye ka say in open court na afenyo ken say ejina court obio tama judge ne kan say yemfa ne nkotwere ho kopem say ye bedi asem na wie na afenyo ejina court o eti ade echi ya ye koji ruling na ye to see for 6 days no na calculated attempt to keep abronye for 6 days and after 7 days and abedri enunti se ye ka se wasisa ni ruling na enokra na ya kan because it took us 6 days to get the ruling. Even the 6 days na afenyo markings anopa obe troy e kan say papa no o sesa de o kan ya na ana bibinti na ama ene enu akra na ye koye na ye koje no o kan say court no in session into court no wi ansana yetimi aye eno so o pese o sesa bibi free ensem na wo kan wo court that day na ruling ne ba ye no
okay
we say to the next agenda date. But it didn't negate the fact that o can say ordinary kotwere was and say ordinary ba abontia obesa kasa it e dey na kire say next agenda because enye for ruling next agenda dey enye for ruling for hearing
okay
it for hearing no e dey na kire say on sanfa no nkotum because say the same abronye
yeah all right Maminti Minia Bema Nafi I think exactly 9:45 and Nafi. So but quick one in as much as he said about Abronye release, there's another breaking one that I see 47 minutes ago on Daily Graphic for Omo Online. He says that Accra bound train derails after collision with stray cattle at Avino.
Oh, okay.
That is what, yeah.
But the casualties be any.
Me sure. We're going to follow up. Yeah, co-hosts here at Avino, so we're heading towards the place to see Benya all the breaking news from there.
And no creda. Say Rebecca Foundation, LOG complain against Bobby Ansa. I tell you on this show, it is not true. I want light. I am true big time. I'm telling you.
I don't understand.
Rebecca Foundation didn't lodge any complaint against Bobby Ansa. However, Kojo, maybe this is a simple question. Say Bobby Ansa alleged against Rebecca Akufo-Addo and Samira Baumia. Kojo, company law simply will tell you that the company is an entity on its own, different from its owners. Anameboa. So if Bobby Ansa LOG complain alleged against Rebecca Akufo-Addo, what is Rebecca Foundation doing there? What is Rebecca Foundation doing there? This is common sense. Me see.
Was say
the entity is
dying ama Rebecca Foundation.
Please.
So
the allegation was on Rebecca Akufo-Addo. So on
Rebecca Foundation.
Me say
that was the allegation.
Me say Kojo.
Was Rebecca Foundation.
I
have the publication
Rebecca
that I read
Foundation alleged. Kojo, the second point.
Yeah.
On our issue, they say, Ubetre ma ruling aba and sign a wako a higher court. It is not true. It is also not true. Mamin Kain, this publication, Emma,
yeah, quick one.
by Honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyo Markins. Kojo dabena ruling ne bae. Enye 2 days ago. Sendra na Sendra echi. Anameboa. Listen to what Afenyo wrote 19 hours ago. In the matter of the bail application for Abronye, filed, emphasis on the date, filed on the 14th May 2026. The case was originally allocated to Criminal Court 2. However, the registrar took the docket away from the Criminal Court 2 on Friday, 15th May 2026. Emphasis on the date of the application.
Okay.
So, Afenyo a lawyer. As at on the 14th, now ruling him by. Yet he knew very well, said, you don't need to wait for the ruling and say now apply to a higher court. And until on the 14th, they applied to the higher court. So our catcher will say you need to wait for a court ruling on instances like this. And sana when you apply to a higher court, it is a lie, a palpable lie. You get the point.
We went for interlocutory injunction.
Interlocutory injunction.
Yes, that is what we went for.
Me see
because
appeal
of any year. Who the ruling in there? But the ruling in any available. Oko sa your friend say route, and that is the law.
And here he exposes.
That is the law.
No. Here he exposes himself again.
Yeah.
Interlocutory injunction. And a bail application.
Okay.
Yeah. Interlocutory injunction is to injunct an act.
Okay.
Here I read for you, and I repeat, in the matter of the bail application, not interlocutory injunction.
Okay.
For Abronye, filed on the 14th.
Okay.
So Awal must get it right.
Okay.
He has exposed his ignorance on this matter.
Happy birthday to Mrs. Cynthia Edu Boache of Kumasi MTN. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Cynthia Edu Boache of Kumasi MTN. Happy birthday to you. We wish you well. And then a happy birthday to Margaret Osei Pokua, a teacher of PSK MA Primary School near Santiman. This one is from Nanada Ebrobe. Happy birthday to you, Margaret. And then a happy birthday to George Adam Okuje too of Credit Management Department of Fidelity Bank Head Office, Rich Towers. Happy birthday to you, George. And then a happy birthday to Major Asari Bediakutewia, Salvation Army Kumasi Central Corps. and territorial music director. Happy birthday to you, and director Ghana and Togo territories. Okay, and then a happy birthday to Joyce Idewo of Seshiwi also Government Hospital. This one from Matilda Brago. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Priscilla of Meduma. And this one is from Beatrice. Happy birthday to you, Prissy. And then a happy birthday to Owusu Ansan Bright at Mampong Fire Station. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Mrs. Sarah Kodia. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sarah. And then a lovely happy birthday to Mrs. Agnes Agbe. Happy birthday to you. This one from your husband, Bishop Agbe of Mothers FM. Happy birthday to you, Agnes Agbe. And it is 9:47 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM and also Kessben TV. And then on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. But I say Kessben TV. And then mention the sports and also Betwaso Ama midfield action will be on and Chakranafi and also Atwaso Ama right here at 92.9 FM. But Morani Abnafi at all. Yes.
Baumia's issue.
Yes, I mean you just 2 minutes on that if you really want to comment on that.
Endra Mitiye.
Okay.
And for me, one thing I got from it is that ultimately Baumia is still not prepared for the presidency. You don't see who presidency written on him. The composure, the attitude, delivery. Charlie ultimately say Abranti and I say Papa no, he's not ready. 2, that position as the next government.
Yes.
But they were government 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. What did they do in Ghana for about 80 hours? I thought he would have rather said one bra Ghana for him embra pa omochewo. Continuous apology will not take anything from them. Because under Nana Dankwah Akufo-Addo Bawumia Aban,
okay,
they took us through hell of governance. Through hell of governance. The next point also I thought so Bayani said, so far, this is the irresponsible opposition I've ever witnessed in this Fourth Republic. The irresponsible opposition with an opposition leader, Afenyo Markins. Because the attitude, actions, and inactions, and depict a group of people, am I ready say, on person moji to me. Because it has been lies upon lies upon lies. Since 2025, John Mahama Aban Webaye, there has been several false allegations at Zoom.
Okay.
Whenever you put them to strict proof, they go hiding and go running away.
All right.
So, and yes, an opposition.
Okay.
Opposition before you speak. Because don't look at what today Minister for Foreign Affairs, what's the name? Ablakwa was doing. Before both Ablakwa, and now on the social media page, I can make any allegation biano. Now all facts and figures are available to him.
Okay.
So when you ask him A, he will bring you B.
Okay.
When you ask him C, you bring him D.
Okay. All right.
That is what they must learn. I know what they are doing
on this one.
So for me,
Dr. Bawumia was speaking to MPP MPs.
Yeah.
Dr. Bawumia said, "Unim how to speak in a context. Then that is up to you." But Dr. Bawumia was there and speaking to MPP MPs, so he should go and apologize to MPP MPs. At that moment,
no,
he was telling them that baby I drew no more call.
They should continue. They should continue. That's what I said.
More call parliament. Parliament now more kono. Mun position myself well. Na munye jumaden. Na ene party no baby I drew no. Ya ye ejuma ni nyina edru baby a ya ye prepared. Ya hili ewie. Akase ye be prepare ye ho na ye tinya ko winning elections.
For the 2 years they have not positioned themselves.
What is wrong with the okaye no? Na on be pa chew. A chew pa ben. On pa why chew. Ghanaians, you are supposed to even to apologize. Who there was some apologize for Ghanaians. And then President Mahama e can say omo a ye gu banka omusika kan mu bia no betuaka. Finance minister say onye sika ntuaka. And you have to apologize for that. Muka say movement for 133 jobs. And then 133 jobs more years. How
How many years does the government have?
2 years.
No, how many years does the government have?
4 years.
So budget 2 years. So please stop jumping the gun.
Have to
come on, stop jumping the gun. No, your friend say it is all within 4 years.
Yeah, Women's Bank.
Women's Bank. It is within how many years?
I was some patch.
It is within how many years?
Again.
Yes.
So that is
say electricity. Because recently the electricity tariff came down. Recently the tariff came down. 28. No, yes or no? 28. Why you follow?
Yeah.
After 28, why you follow?
Stop. What have you done? It has come down.
28.
About half a loaf. Half a loaf. Debbie is better than Debbie. And the Akufo-Addo is better than none. Because and the Akufo-Addo can't compare Akufo-Addo 8 years. We're talking about 8 years.
Yes.
As against a government who is even less than 2 years.
Debbie, the
has 4 years.
What will say? 133 jobs and then one pound
you started enrolling.
And then youth unemployment
last week from 32% to 34%. Last week I told you
youth unemployment from 32% to 34%. But who there? Youth Ghana Statistical Service. Youth unemployment. How move from 32% to 34%?
Unemployment rate has reduced from 32%. General unemployment rate has reduced. Go and check.
Youth unemployment
has moved from 32. Why is it only the youth need job? We all need job.
Oh, okay.
No,
everybody need job. People around 40. People around 40.
45. Including those who are in their 50s, 40s and 45. Yes or no? Yes or no? But the majority of Ghanaians are the youth. 45 are all new to my year. Or more 50 on pay to my year.
Kessben 92.9.
And in the show with my favorite brothers, honey, over to the midfield action team from now till here 10 a.m. And they're going to be on your radio from 92.9 FM in Accra, Kessben, and then on Kessben TV, Kessben Plus TV. Metal BBRS heavily produced by Richard Apiasa upon Fifi Addison, and then on technical Daniel. And I said Danny, he wants to be called. And Abdallah. And your Munina Middle BBRS say. And then we get Sandy. We are back again tomorrow, same time as a Friday, the classroom Friday. The class will set near Dean Common with all the topical issues. Within them and so for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Have a lovely day. Good morning.